Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to create page in Notion on new form submissions. So let us begin with a small example. So as you can see, this is a form that I have built in Google Forms and the name is contact form. So the idea is that we are going to address some details here and that details will be automatically entered in Notion. So let us begin. So imagine a person called as Selenia Gomez is making the entry. So the name is Selenia Gomez. This is the email and this is her resident address. So she lives in this place, New Villa. Okay. And this is her phone number and a submission has been made by a person called as Selenia Gomez. Now the idea is that the details of Selenia Gomez will be automatically entered into Notion. So let's have a look. So as you can see, we do have the details of Selenia Gomez and this details are entered in a particular page called as Ludo Championship. Anyway, so you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Google Forms to Notion? So here I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Google Forms and Notion. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me just show you the process. So in the new tab, just type pabbly.com. Pabbly.com, pabbly.com, press enter. Okay, so you must be thinking, why the hell are we working in incognito mode? Well, here's the thing. The integration of Google Forms and Notion will involve the creation of Google Sheets. Now, if you're working with Google Sheet, you should know that if you have multiple Gmail accounts, there will be always the trouble of authentication. So to avoid authentication error, if you're working with Google Sheet, it is always advisable that you work in incognito mode. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com, hover on products and here you will find connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Google Forms. Google Forms to Notion. Of course, you can give any name according to your discretion. It's totally up to you and just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Now using these two windows, we are going to integrate Google Forms as well as Notion. Basically, we are going to create a new workflow to integrate them. Now you should know this. After building this workflow, I will add the link of this workflow in the description box so that you can clone it and directly access it into your account. Okay, so let's start. So in the trigger window, how about we select the choose app as Google Forms because we want to send the data from Google Forms. That is why. Google Forms it is. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new response in spreadsheet. New response in spreadsheet is a trigger event. So you're obviously thinking, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if this condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new response is generated in Google Forms, then what action should be taken by the system? Now at present, we only have one trigger event, that is new response in spreadsheet. But in case if you want more trigger events, approach the help section. And when you click on the help section, you will be directed to Pabbly Forums. And in Pabbly Forums, you can make a request that you want so-and-so trigger events. So let me just cancel this. So the gist is we are just trying to integrate Google Forms to Pabbly Connect. So you're obviously thinking why the trigger event is new response in spreadsheet. It should be something like new response in Google Forms. Why new response in spreadsheet? To explain you that, let me just straight away take you to my newly created Google Form. So this is my Google Form. So the idea is that once the response is generated from this Google Form, it will be straight away sent to a Google Sheet. And from that Google Sheet, it will be sent to Pabbly Connect. If you don't get it, it's okay. I'm just going to explain you better. So this is the newly created Google Form, new database form. And this is the last field, that is address. You click here and you make sure that this field is mandatory. Okay, that's done. Scroll up, go to responses. Just click on this icon. So basically this will create a Google Sheet associated with this particular form. So let me just do that. Okay, so let me just click on create. Okay, so as you can see, a new Google Sheet called as new database form has been created. So there is some interesting thing you have to note. So as you can see, the column E is always the last data entry column. I repeat this again, column E is the last data entry column. Okay, so if you get that clear, then it's well and good. So basically the idea is that the data from these fields, okay, the responses from these fields will be automatically entered here, and from here it will be sent to Pabbly Connect, and from Pabbly Connect it will be sent to Notion or any other third party app you desire. So to begin the actual integration process, just click on add-ons. So when you click on add-ons, you will find an add-on called as Pabbly Connect Webhook. Now Pabbly Connect Webhook is an add-on that I've installed in my Google Sheet. Now before you begin, all you have to do is just click on get add-ons because in your case, since you're beginning fresh, Pabbly Connect Webhooks might not have been installed yet. So just click on get add-ons. So when you click on get add-ons, Google Workspace Marketplace opens up in front of you. In the search, just type Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Pabbly Connect Webhooks, just click here. Okay, so it is showing the Pabbly Connect Webhook is already installed in my system. All you have to do is just click on this button and Pabbly Connect Webhooks will be installed in your Google Sheet also. So after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat this again. After installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. Let me just cancel this, going back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and just click on initial setup. Okay, so this is the window of initial setup. As you can see, we have two fields to fill, the webhook URL as well as the trigger column. Now in case of the webhook URL, this is the webhook URL. You just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL you want. You simply copy this and you just paste it here. Easy. Now with regards to the trigger column is always the last data entry column. In our case, the last data entry column is column E. As you can see, last data entry column is column E. So we are going to mention the trigger column as column E. All you have to do at this point is just click on submit. Now there is one minor thing you have to do. Go back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, just click on send on event. So this will ensure that anytime column E is filled, it will keep sending on the data to Pabbly Connect. So now Pabbly Connect is, yes, it is showing it is waiting for the data. So how about we make some entries? So let me just go to this form. Okay, click on preview and we are going to conduct an experiment. So we are going to enter the details. So let's say a person called as Matthew Perry is filling the form. So these are the details. The name is Matthew and this is the email address matthew481@gmail.com. This is the phone number and this is his address, Jasmine Villa. Okay, and let me just click on submit. So a submission has been made by a person called as Matthew Perry. Now the idea is that the data of Matthew Perry will be automatically sent to this particular Google Sheet. As you can see, the data has arrived. And as you may note this, the last entry column or the trigger column has been filled. This means the data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So let's have a look. Yes, the data has also arrived in Pabbly Connect. We have the name as Matthew Perry, we have the email as matthew481@gmail.com, we have the phone number, we have the address, and we have the index. So index is basically, row index is basically the row number. So in our case, it's row 2 where the data is found, from the data is received. Okay, so we have got all the details. Now we are going to sync all this detail into Notion, and this is how you do it. In the action window, you select the app as Notion. Notion it is. Now in the action event, how about make it as create page and just click on connect. Okay, so we have to enter the token and this is how you generate the token. So this is a bit tricky. Okay, just deal with it. Okay, so this is how you do it. So we are going to begin basically from scratch. So I'm going to create a new workspace and the name of the workspace is, how about we go with indoor games or data of new users or just new users. Yeah, that would be more appropriate. Okay, so let me just enter slash to create a table and let me just type table. So we are going with the table. Okay, the inline one, and we are going to give a name to this table. So how about data? Okay, just a random name. And these are the columns we will have, name, tags, and I'm okay with the name field, but in case of tags, I'm just going to change it to email, okay, and just rename it as email. We are done here. And then let me just add the column. In the third column, we will have the phone number. Okay, so the phone number, and let me just add the number. And in the fourth column, I think it should be the address. So once again, address, and we are going with the text. Text it is. Okay, so we have created some columns: name, email, number, address. So let me just delete the rest of them, okay, because we want the data in the top shelf. Okay, so we have created a new page. So what's next? So what we're going to do here is we are actually going to begin the integration process for this particular form, this particular page. So let me just click on settings and members. Okay, and in settings and members you will find integration. Click this. So this is the integration page, and as you can see, I have created some integration, but for your consideration, I'm going to create a new integration. So let me just click on develop your integration. Okay, so let me just scroll down, and here you will find create new integration. And how about we give a name to this integration? So how about I gave it as Dawn? Just a random name, just a random name, that's all. No particular reason, just a random name. And let me just click on submit. So this is basically your token that you need. Okay, you basically just copy this and you paste it here, but actually we are not ready here yet. Okay, you just paste it here. So this is the token. Now before we click on save, there are some things I have to do, so let me just show you. So we are done with the integration. Okay, so this is the integration. Okay, so and let me just go back. Okay, and let me just go back to Notion. I'm sorry. Okay, new users. There is another way you can get the token, that is you just click on this three horizontal dot and just click on copy integration, internal integration token, but we have already copied it, so we don't have to worry. Now what's next? So we are just going to click on share, toggle this to the right. Okay, and here we have to invite. Now before we click on invite, there are some things I have to do. You just click here and click on open as a page. Okay, so this is a new page that we have created for this particular data fields. So this is the page. Okay, now we just go to share, click on invite, and here we are just going to enter the name of the integration, that is Dawn, and we are ready. And let me just click on invite. Okay, so I think we are ready. Okay, so we have entered all the details, sufficient enough to create all the details, to bring all the details from Google Forms in this particular page. Okay, so what's next? So already we have entered the token. So this is the token, the secret key. Let me just click on save. So as you can see, by default, it is showing the database as data. Excellent. There is no issue in that. Now we have to start mapping all the details, and this is how you map it. Now remember this, these are all the details that we have to map. We have the name, email, phone, address, and row index. So let's start mapping. Okay, so first we have the email. We click here and we map the email. That's done. That's pretty easy. Then we have the address. Okay, so this is the address and we have mapped it, Jasmine Villa. Then we have the phone number and we have mapped it. We have mapped the phone number, and last we have the name, Matthew Perry, and we have mapped it. Now in case of content, either you can leave this blank empty, or you can just map in the timestamp, or basically the time at which the response was created. So all you have to do at this point is just click on save and send test request to send the data. So the response is a positive one, so let's have a look. So let me just straight away take you. Yes, we do have the data. We should have deleted this row. Okay, so we have all the data in this particular page. Excellent. So we have successfully sent the data from Google Forms to a page in Notion. So before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to minimize this action window, and I'm going to minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Google Forms to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Notion. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Google Forms and Notion. Now, if you like this video, please comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any queries, please visit our website, www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.